big street fight. Oh jeez.
The Ravagers?
Sound the alarms! Lock down the building!
Yeah, what could go wrong?
The flashy flash. You always know how to bring the fun.
Dude, we have to go. Where you going? Come back here. Are you crazy? Happy hour just...
Nice. Oh, that looked like, that ship looked like, from Thor Ragnarok. Oh, he's got a Wakanda ship. Oh wow, he's even got displays for the clothes.
My son, T'Challa, Crown Prince of Wakanda, was abducted from Earth by an alien spacecraft. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, respond to this homing beacon. And T'Challa,
Baba.
if you are out there, you are one bright, burning light in the night sky of billions. And we will search every last one of them until we find you on this plane or the next.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Cha-Cha. I hope you can understand. I had a debt with the Collector.
Yeah. Oh, T'Challa.
Nebula.
Now it's time for one of your great escapes. Lie to me.
I was protecting you.
Are we talking about the mission, or is this family stuff?
Told me my homeland had been destroyed. My family killed. How is that protecting me?
Okay.
Whoa! Guess it's family stuff.
Sometimes you need to hear a lie to see the truth. You're just like me, T'Challa.
I am nothing like you.
You're an explorer, Star-Lord. And for people like you, the past ain't nothing but a prison. You don't belong down there with them. You belong up here with us, with your family.
You are not my family. You never were. That hurts.
The Collector is ready for you.
Ooh. You could have just said, let's go. Oh, he's got him in a cage.
I must apologize for all that awkwardness back there with Nebula. I simply abhor drama.
Your outfit would suggest otherwise. What is it you want with me, Tavan?
There is a blank wall in the commissary that I just haven't been able to find the right piece for. Are you sure you cannot fly or shoot lasers out of your eyes or something?
Let's go a few rounds and you can find out.
I prefer you in the cage.
Where I come from, history has never looked kindly on those who lock men in cages.
It appears he does have a superpower after all. He can bore someone to death using only his sanctum. Let's not waste the wall space. Dissect him and strip his remains for parts.
How could you do this to us? To my best friend T'Challa. You are the worst. Who?
There you go. She's a double cross.
I'm here to rescue you.
Not like you to change your mind.
This was always the plan.
What is this job?
You see, I have this debt with the Collector, and, well, he's come to collect.
And what does he want?
In a word, you, Cha-Cha. We had an opening to settle my debt with the Collector and steal the embers right out from under him.
Oh, so all of this has been a triple cross? What? Classic Star-Lord.
All a distraction, providing me the necessary cover to obtain this.
What about T'Challa?
Not to worry, he's keeping his escape plan close to his chest.
You are foolish.
No. Oh, of course. She always...
I liked that thing you said about not locking people in cages.
Thank you. I am forever in your debt.
Good. Take me with you. She always ends up turning on the Collector. Oh! Oh, he's a little tougher than the film version.
Packs quite a wallop, does it not? I hacked it off the carcass of a terribly chatty crone.
My name is Korg. I'm kind of like the leader in here. I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors.
Of course, if that's not your style, there's plenty more
He
we
said
can
he took
play
it off
with.
Korg?
Absurd.
Kind of what it sounded like.
A dagger forged in dark matter, taken from the
He's
ruler
got
of the
shield.
Dark Elves. Or perhaps you prefer something a touch more elegant. Oh. That woman had taste. A necrosword, courtesy of the Asgardian goddess of death.
So what, by putting on the helmet you get the powers?
Run!
We were running!
You see her get squished again. Yep.
Get to the ship!
Are you crazy? You'll never take them yourself.
Not crazy. Mad.
He's doing pretty well by himself. You get to fight one of his own guys. Behind. Ow.
Your new family has abandoned you, Karma.
Maybe you haven't heard. A Ravager never flies solo.
Yondu, sweet. Now it's a party.
Ain't no way in hell I was gonna leave here without my kid. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Mary Poppins. Uh-oh. Can't believe I'm actually cheering for Thanos. Uh-oh. Yeah, Nebula came back for him.
Eat this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little flakes. What are 5 little flakes going to do to him? And she got squished again. Okay.
Let's go! Punch it!
What about Yondu and T'Challa?
I'm sure they're doing fine.
There we go.
Any ideas?
Sticky fingers.
Could work? Who's the clue?
You are, because you lied to me.
Fair point.
This is kind of like Get Help.
Get help! Please! My brother's dying! Get help! Help him! Oh, classic.
That all you got?
Nice. Nice move.
You think this can contain me? Cute.
Sure. Whatever. Cool story.
I trust you'll know what to do with this.
I trust you know what to do with that.
Oh, I know exactly what to do with this.
Oh.
I have some ideas.
Karina, can I have my bracelet now? No touching, Karina. No. 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 Stay. Stop. Stop and think. I took care of all of you. I put a roof over your heads. Oh, Karma.
Nice.
We're never getting out of here on foot.
And we'll take to the skies.
It looks like a chia pet.
Soak your chia, spread the seeds, keep it watered, and watch it grow.
Chia.
A nowhere chia pet.
I will see you at the rendezvous point.
Copy that, Cha-Cha.
He took the space dog with him.
We gotta stow away.
You always did have a soft spot for runaways.
I just wanted to say,
There's no need. I was the one who told you I wanted to see the world. All you did was show me the universe.
she really is a beaut, isn't she?
I've always felt at home up here. But now, knowing everything, I'm not quite sure where I belong.
Seen a lot of space travelers in my day, kid. On any planet, among any people, there ain't no place in this galaxy where you don't belong. Where you want to be? That's the question, isn't it? You're just gonna have to follow your heart on that one, Mr. Star-Lord.
Think he wants to go right there. Yep. Oh, and the king's still alive?
Baba.
My son, I knew you would find your way home to us.
Let me introduce you to the family I made along the way.
Pleased to meet you, sir. Your son is a galactic hero.
My friend, that sounds an awful lot like genocide.
No, because it's random. And I might add, efficient.
Oh, Dad!
T'Challa and I are best friends.
Oh yeah, jump points are the best. They make your face all scrambly, but they're a lot of fun.
I am still wondering how exactly my son came to be in your spaceship.
I was lost, Baba. Yondu found me.
And from one family reunion to another.
Oh, in the trailer I thought this was Ant-Man.
Sorry, we're close.
What, Peter? Can't spare a little time for dear old Dad?
Too bad this might spell the end of the world. But that's a story for another day.
Dedicated to our friend, our inspiration, our hero, Chadwick Boseman. Alright, is there gonna be mid-credit, after-credit, end credits? No, not again. Alright, another super good episode, really enjoyed this one. This one seems like a little more than before. It really showed how the one little thing made a huge difference, and not just on Earth, but like the whole entire universe. Because, and I guess it's not the point where T'Challa decided to go outside and was running around. It was the point where Yondu decided not to go himself and pick up Peter. Because if he'd gone himself to pick up Peter, it would have been just like Guardians of the Galaxy. But because he sent Taserface and the other guy, whose name I can't remember, Sean Gunn does his voice, because he sent them to do it, and they're idiots, obviously. They picked up the wrong kid. And because they picked up the wrong kid, they ended up with T'Challa instead of Peter Quill. And T'Challa was such a good kid. He'd had such a good upbringing that he changed the Ravagers. So now they're like galactic heroes. They were almost like the Guardians of the Galaxy. They were stealing stuff, but then everything they stole they used for something good. Like they were going to take the Power Stone and use it to start up a star that was dying to save a whole civilization. And it sounded like other jobs they'd done. They'd stolen stuff and used it for good. And even Yondu talks about how they're robbing from the rich to give to the poor, like his Earth hero, Robin Hood. So yeah, just another really good episode. Lots of little Easter eggs in there. Now, the one big one that I think I missed, I'm going to have to go back and find it, when T'Challa was fighting with the Collector and he had that big rock hand on. I'm pretty sure he said that he got that from Korg. Let me double check that. Yeah, sounds like a terribly chatty Korg.
You're a Cronin, aren't you?
That I am.
How'd you end up in here?
Oh, well, I tried to start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up.
So that's got to be our MCU Korg, who, Taika Waititi does the voice for him. And he is very chatty, so yeah, so at some point he's had Korg there and he cut off his hand and kind of made like a glove, a fighting glove out of it. And then there were a lot of Easter eggs in this too. When he calls down the big container of weapons, I mean, he's got a knife forged from Dark Star. I'm not sure what the significance of that is. But if you look back through there, he's got Mjolnir, and he's got Cap's shield, and then he has Hela's helmet. Now, the weird thing about Hela's helmet is it seemed like him wearing it gave him her powers, because he was able to produce the knifey stone things and was able to shoot them at T'Challa while they were fighting. And of course in his collection we saw, some dark elves, and then he had Howard the Duck, which we saw Howard in his collection in one of the movies. This time we actually get to see him walk around. He's trying to show T'Challa, but he's more interested in having a martini than he is showing T'Challa where to go to find the blossom things they were looking for. And then of course we saw the space dog again, and they managed to save the space dog and they took him back with them, and they ended up back on Earth. I was really shocked to hear that Wakanda had been destroyed, but of course glad to find out that had been a lie. Glad to see when they got back to Wakanda that the father was still alive and they were all being friendly. And Thanos is hilarious. The fact that Peter was able to talk him out of collecting the stones and getting rid of half the life in the universe. Apparently he still got the idea in his head that, getting rid of half of everybody would work, but T'Challa showed him how to redistribute things, and so no need for that plan anymore. But like I say, it looks like it's still ticking around in his brain, but he does not like it being called genocide. The Sean Gunn character, why can I not remember his name? Hold on. Okay, so apparently his name is Kraglin. I don't know how I missed that before, but Kraglin is what IMDb shows his name. Oh, and it also shows him as the on-set Rocket, so I think he does like some of the Rocket motion capture stuff. Where was I going with the point about him? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm sure I was getting ready to make a point about him. And then I loved the Nowhere, the giant head, how it looks like a chia pet after she gave the one guy some of the petals and the plants started growing all over, so that chia pet look. But yeah, really good episode. Again, really like what the show is doing with this concept of what if. And I really like how in this episode, again, it looked like maybe T'Challa was responsible for the moment where everything changed, but really it was Yondu. And Yondu kind of does that a lot. He changed Peter's life to begin with, but in this time, his life actually got changed by T'Challa. But it was Yondu's decision to send the other two guys out to pick up Peter instead of doing it himself. And then right at the end, we got that little clip of Peter who was just he's an adult working at the Dairy Queen, mopping the floors. He still had his Walkman and his headset, and Kurt Russell's ego still showed up to meet him. And like the Watcher said, that could be the end of the world, but I don't know. Like you said, that's a story for another time. So maybe we get to see that story another time. I don't know. But anyway, super good episode. Episode 3 will be out in a few days. Can't wait to see it. And as always, if you like what you see, please click subscribe. The easiest way is the little red square that's right over there. Sorry, I keep singing that. I know it's bad. Also take a second to click the bell icon so you continue to get notifications of any time I release a new video. If you like what you see, please click like. Likes are very important to my channel, every channel. If there's a channel you like, make sure you're clicking like on the videos we release. What was your favorite moments through this episode? There were a lot of Easter eggs in it. If you saw some that I didn't catch or just didn't mention, which I'm sure there's some I didn't mention. There's probably a lot I didn't catch. Just put that or anything about this episode or anything about the series in general. Put that in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, this has been Nerd Dad 5000. I will see you later.